Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. This is the series where I go through my collection one knife at a time, one day at a time. Today, it's a brand new knife. Actually, I'm expecting to give you new knives over the next 4 or 5 days of this series. I went crazy buying knives. Hadn't bought knives in a while, and a lot of them came out that I wanted. This is one of them. The knife of the day is the Reeve carbon fiber small Inkosi with the Insingo blade. It is a knifeart.com exclusive, and I'm so happy to have it. It wasn't available in this format. I love the carbon fiber Reeve knives. Just the other day, the last video, I talked about the Blade HQ Manundi, the Blade HQ carbon fiber exclusive. Blade HQ has the carbon fiber inlay exclusive knives from Reeve, and I love those knives. And then knifeart.com works with Reeve on the carbon fiber that has the whole show side scale as great carbon fiber. You see that? Just really helps with the weight. I have a whole family of these knives as well as the Blade HQ knives. We haven't in this series gone over the Reeve knives. We'll be hitting into those in the next 2 weeks or so. But I did buy some new ones, and I'm thrilled. These are ones I haven't had before. So let's talk about this knife. First, let's talk about the Inkosi. Reeve, after more than a decade, retired the Sebenza 25. Now, this is what he replaced it with. The Sebenza 25 has the same profile as the Inkosi. The two forward choils right here on the scales, the little hump right here on the S35 VN steel blade, the notch in the blade right there. Now, there are large Inkosis and small Inkosis. Now, the Inkosis do have some differences. I mean, the easiest way to find out whether it's an Inkosi or a Sebenza 25. First of all, Sebenza 25 never had small Sebenza 25s. There are large and small Sebenza 21s, but not 25s. So if it's small and it looks like a 25, that's a small Inkosi. But the large ones are a little bit different because they look exactly the same, Sebenza 25 and large Inkosi. If you flip them over, you'll always see that one of the improvements that Reeve made is he moved the clip off of the lock bar. See? It's moved off of the lock bar. So if someone hands you a 25, a Sebenza 25, and a large Inkosi, and they say, tell me what's the difference, flip them over. If the clip is off, you know it. There are larger washers and larger pivots on the Inkosis and a number of other things. Now, I'll tell you, I don't own one large Inkosi, and I will not own a large Inkosi. I think they're great, but because I have so many large Sebenza 25s, I just don't want to double them up with Inkosis with those minor improvements. But boy, I love the small Inkosis because in all of my collection, I don't have any small 25s. So when a Inkosi comes that I love, I grab it. A small Inkosi, I grab it because it's a new kind of subset for my collection. And let me tell you something. When they announced this, I couldn't wait. I had to go and buy it right away. So, besides this having carbon fiber, which really makes it light, besides it being a small Inkosi, which means, real nice. I love this size of a knife. It also has the Insingo blade. And that's what makes it special. There's a number of small Inkosis. There's a number of, there is a small carbon fiber Inkosi, but not one with the Insingo blade. I really like the Insingo blade. I've read that Chris Reeve Knives is saying that the Insingo blade is becoming one of their more popular blades. Insingo is razor in Zulu. Chris Reeve and family comes from South Africa, and Zulu is the native language. And what makes this an Insingo blade is that it has that belly. You see that belly? For slicing. And it comes up just a little on the tip for piercing. So there is a point there. It's not like a Warncliffe. It's not. It has that belly, more of a belly for slicing. And then it has the point. Just a real nice knife. Again, CPM S35VN steel. Chris Reeve Knives rocking the Crucible S35VN steel. And this blade is 2.8 inches in length, under that 3-inch, which really makes it special for me. I love that size. And legal most places in the U.S. Because it's under that 3-inch. Hollow ground. The total size of the knife is just 6.5 inches total. This is smaller than the small Sebenza 21s. This is about the size, but heftier, right? It's heftier. It's heftier than a Menundi, but the size is like a Menundi. At the end, I'm going to compare this to the carbon fiber inlay Menundi. I'm also going to compare it to a carbon inlaid small Sebenza 21, so you can see the difference. This is smaller by 1/10 of an inch or so than the small Sebenza 21, which just makes it that perfect, to me, in between of a gentleman's folder and just a nice small working knife. I really love it. Now, of course, the scales are just wonderful carbon fiber. On the show side, on the back side, it's all work. That's the work side. Yeah, it's titanium with the Chris Reeve lock. And again, the clip off of the lock bar. And you can see that big pivot on this small knife. Just a wonderful, and of course, the Chris Reeve frame lock. Just a nice knife. The great thing about these is they come super sharp from Chris Reeve, and man, they really wear perfectly. It's like a Swiss watch. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Chris Reeve knives, and on this series in the next couple of weeks, we're going to go through my entire collection of Chris Reeve knives. But man, oh man, when you get the exclusive from knifeart.com, then of course you get this special bead that tells you that it's one of the carbon fiber. There you have it. The clip again with Chris Reeve, it's a right hand tip up clip. Chris Reeve, what he does is he doesn't have the movable clips on the Sebenzas or the Inkosis, but he does provide special left hand knives. Just a wonderful knife. It's the brand new knife of the day that I just picked up. It's the Chris Reeve carbon fiber small Inkosi. Small Inkosi. My favorite Inkosis. It's an exclusive from knifeart.com. Every knife that you see here, I purchased, by the way. So there aren't any given knives. This is part of me working. Someone asked that question. Just wanted to answer it for them. And there you have it. In the middle, you can see that it's smaller than the small Sebenza 21. a little bit, but kind of the same size as the Manundi, which makes it a great working knife. There you have it. That's the knife of the day. If you enjoy this series, don't forget to thumb it up. We have a playlist of all of the knives of the day on this channel. Go check it out. And we have, oh man, close to 800 different videos on this channel. We're over 210 on the knife of the day. We're going to continue to do that. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. And once you subscribe, hit that bell. We do this series Monday through Friday. As I record this today, it's a Sunday. So those of you who check out the videos every day, you'll know it's a special one. Every now and then, I'm going to do special ones, especially when I get a bunch of new knives in. This past week, I'm laughing at myself like, boy, I've got it bad. This knife collecting gene. But there's about 6 new knives. Go check out some of the ones that I just posted. And of course, thank you very much for all your support. I'm so happy that you're watching me as I go through my collection one knife at a time. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Hey, take good care of yourself. You have to do that. You have to do that so that you can take care of your loved ones. And of course, I know how important they are to you. Keep your pockets full. Have a perfect day. Goodbye.